What's up, YouTube? Right, got a multi-battle for you guys tonight. This one was from our latest live stream. It's a pretty interesting one, to say the least. Um, just doing a few highlights of Saturday's stream in the next couple of days. Probably a little bit more tomorrow. Just for some of the people that didn't actually make it to the stream at all or anything like that. So, before I get this video started, I've been working on a couple of new pokes as usual. So I should have some of them out by later on in the week along those lines. So let's get started on this battle anyway. So as you know, in multi-battles, you get 3 pokes each on each person gets 3 pokes each. And once you have lost all 3 pokes, you are gone. So Lapras and Mawile, and Cass got her Pyro, and I've got my Cradily. So obviously that was going to be a mega evolution straight off the bat there. I knew that one coming. Using a couple of pokes from people who actually gave them to me as well to use, so thanks to them for making them for me. Anyway, let's get to the battle. So it's going to be Protect and Surf here from Lapras. So a pretty well coordinated first turn there. Does lots of damage to Pyro. I'm going to go to just go for a stockpile there. Now, this is like a boosting defense and special defense Cradily with Toxic and Infestation, so it's pretty deadly, and with Recover, of course. So Sucker Punch is going to take Pyro out there, of course, and Pyro's not very defensive at all. It's very actually it's very weak in its defenses. Anyway, so Surf's going to do nothing to me, really. I just went for a cover there just in case if I got targeted by Mawile's Iron Head or anything like that, or Ice Beam. Okay, so Cat's going to send in a Sigalith. This thing's really strong after a few boosts. We're actually both boosting sort of Pokemon, so we just sort of had to hang in there, boost and take the hits to try and get past well, these pokes. So Lapras is going to go start spamming Ice Beam. That's going to do loads to Sigalith, even after the boost. I'm going to go for Infestation, but Miles going to he's going to protect himself again. And Sucker Punch is going to fail. Katz is going to go for a Roost there, getting a health back, so she can get another Cosmic Power or 2 or 3 off. Now Lapras is probably just going to continue to go for Ice Beam on me or Kath, one of us. I'm going to go for Toxic on Lapras because I see him as being a bit more of a threat at the moment. And I might as well just get that Toxic on there anyway, so I can start boosting my defenses as well. So we're sort of just both boosting our defenses at this point in the game. So Kath's got about 2 or 3 Cosmic Powers off there. Now Lapras, I think, starts targeting me after. Yeah, so Lapras starts targeting me. I only have 1 stockpile up, so I'm not as defensive as I really would like to be. So I get another stockpile off, but I'm a bit worried because I'm both weak to Ice and Steel. And I don't think I'm going to leave an Iron Head and an Ice Beam, even with +2 stockpile. It's just not going to happen, unfortunately. Anyway, so Kat's going to go for a Roost there, getting a health back, which was good. So as long as one of us could survive through this and be buffed up with stats and not actually go down. So I knew Ice Beam was coming there. I did actually go for Recover on this turn, but Iron Head is going to take me out, and I was getting ganged up a lot on this. I got ganged up loads in this game. So that's Cradily out the way. So that wasn't too good. Now my Poison's still going to be annoying that Lapras, which is good. So into Hitmontop. So I'm going to get the Intimidator off on that Mega Mawile. So it's going to be doing some less damage than normal. So I'm just going to go for Fake Out to get a little bit of damage on Mega Mawile, but it goes for Protect again, which I guess it's just going to keep doing every second turn for some reason. It could be attacking, so it probably would have been better to keep attacking that turn. So the Sigalith doesn't get so many boosts up. Waterfall's going to do nothing to me. I'm not sure what that thing's got Waterfall for. Now Toxic's slowly getting that health down, so there's real no point me attacking Lapras because he's going to die in probably 1 or 2 turns just by the Toxics. Now I might as well get some damage off on this Mawile because I know both the Calf's attacks are not very effective against it, so I might as well give her help out in that one. Do lots of damage to that, some nice neutral damage there. This is more of a tanky Hitmontop as well, so that's why it didn't kill. Unfortunately, that's still going to go down to a player off because Mega Wiles just got crazy attack after that Mega Evolution. So I think that's all my pokes out the way. No, I've got one more poke left. So I had this Star Raptor as well, so I wanted to try this out for someone. Okay, obviously I'm going to get targeted with Sucker Punch. There's not much I can do about that. I thought it'd be best to go for Brave Bird, even though there's a bit of recoil. It's probably its strongest attack, and that was sort of what I wanted to do. And that's Lapras out of the way anyway. Okay, so constantly this thing's going to keep going for Cosmic Power, kind of sort of just setting up as many as she can, I guess. Now, out comes Delcatty. I haven't seen this poke in battle for a while. I'm going to get hit by a second Sucker Punch. That's going to do lots to me. So I'm probably going to get one more attack off with Brave Bird with recoil. So I thought I'd go for Delcatty because it's got more health left. And, yeah, because I wasn't sure what item I had. But I had Focus Sash. So that was sort of it for my 3 pokes. As I said, I got pretty much heavily targeted there. But I did as much damage as I could before I went out. So Cat's going to finally start attacking now and takes Mega Mawile out there, which is good because that thing's really annoying with this crazy big attack. So this was a assisting Delcatty, which I found pretty cool, and it got Ice Beam straight off the bat there, which is decent, a decent move to get, and it was a crit as well. So that was pretty interesting. So out comes Greninja. I thought that it would be game here because Ice Beam would probably kill, but it seemed to be a Torrent Greninja, so that didn't actually take me out. Oh, sorry, take Kath out, and she was able to get the roost off there, which was quite lucky. I guess they wanted to use their shiny Greninja, which I don't know. I just see them all the time, and why is that using Dig for? I think that was that assist. I'm not sure. Anyway, so Hydro Pump. So Ice Beam definitely is much better there to use against Sigilyph, but Sigilyph's got so many friggin' boost up anyway, so it's not really going to matter. Now, the only move that Kath had on her Sigilyph was Dazzling Gleam, and this thing had friggin' weakness policy as well, so that's got a buff there as well. So just going to continue to use Ice Beam. Now, it actually was a disadvantage it was an advantage and a disadvantage for the Greninja to not have protein, because Kath couldn't actually hit it with stored power as well because it wouldn't change its type. Delcatty's going to go for assist again and get Sky Uppercut, so that's not going to do much. But props for using assist Delcatty, that was pretty cool. So Greninja's just going to keep going for Ice Beams here, getting it to all its basically its best attack I can really do against it. And Sigilyph's going to use Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam's pretty good in double battles actually because it hits both players. Which is handy there because that can take the Delcatty out for sure. So I think the last poke they had was Blaziken, and it's got to be a Mega Blaziken. So 2 Megas to deal with. So yeah, as I said, the thing about double battles, like you can get really focused fast. Like if both players want to eliminate a player quickly, they can focus both their attacks on one player, but sometimes if you've got a Pokemon that can have strong boosting moves or stuff like that, it's not always too good to focus one player because the other player can actually boost their stats while the other one takes all the hits and stuff. Okay, so now that Blaziken won't be too much of trouble. Cat's got stored power, and that's going to easily be able to one-shot it. It's just basically surviving both these attacks. So the Ice Beam, the Blaze Kick, and Sigilyph's going to go for Dazzling Gleam there to take the Greninja out, which is really, really annoying there. So that's out of the picture, which is good. I think Blaziken could be the last poke here. I think I'm not sure. Oh no, it's another one. It's a Shaman. It's a shiny Shaman. Okay, now Mega Blaziken's going to go for the Blaze Kick, and Cat just lives and gets the roost off. So that's good. That was pretty good that it outsped the Shaman as well, because that would have been game there as well. So Shaman's going to go for Dazzling Gleam. Now, that's not going to really do much, and Blaziken's going to go for a Blaze Kick. Sorry, it didn't outspeed it. It actually got swapped in that turn, my bad. never mind. So stored power is going to hit Blaziken like a truck, and that's dead. Even like a +1 cosmic power, stored power probably would have killed that. It's like very terrible defenses. Okay, Leech Seed's going to do nothing against Seedleaf because, as you probably noticed, it's got a flame orb there. And if I didn't explain that already, it's not going to do any damage to itself because of Magic Guard, and same with Leech Seed. But the idea of having it is so you can't be put to sleep or, you know, paralysis, anything like that. So that's pretty much game here, and Sigilyph with a carry at the end there. So that's probably a good lesson not to let a Pokemon such as that boost in the corner like that. But anyway, thanks guys for the game. It was fun, and some interesting pokes there used for sure. If you like this video, please leave a like and comment below. Peace out, everyone.